Hey, this is Angie.
And I'm Ryan.
And we are Happy Healthy Vegan.
Oh, so is it vegan to smoke cigarettes?
Somehow it doesn't seem like it would be.
Yeah, because you think, at least in our little YouTube, high carb world, most people or many people are into this whole thing for their health.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised a lot of the times the comments on YouTube, people literally equate veganism with healthy living.
Yeah, it's a healthy lifestyle.
And so they're surprised that anyone would say, like, eat a vegan Domino's pizza or, vegan French fries or whatever because they're not healthy. But I think they're forgetting the larger picture that veganism is not necessarily about your health, but it's about being compassionate towards animals.
Yeah, animal rights, animal welfare, all that stuff. So, yeah, we've been surprised a few times going to vegan restaurants, seeing a bunch of kids inside chowing down near us. Then afterwards, outside, you see them smoking. It's like, I guess they're not concerned about their own health.
Yeah, so we started wondering, it just doesn't really seem like there's anything good about smoking as far as animals go and like the environment and air quality and all these different types of things. So we did a little research and lo and behold, turns out we were right. All right, so the obvious thing first is to determine whether or not there's any animal-based ingredients in cigarettes.
And it turns out there is.
Of course.
Of course. People whenever will put animal products into things. In this case, it's the secretion from a beaver's castor gland, which is located near its...
between its anus and its sex region. So gross, first of all, but so inhumane. I can't even imagine how they farm it, but I didn't want to do the research on that. It would be too heartbreaking.
It's called castoreum, and it's used to add like a smoky flavor and...
a sweet flavor and a smoky smell. That was it.
That's it.
Sick.
So everyone, what kind of sick mofo first figured out, hey, we take this stuff out of a beaver's butt and put it onto cigarettes, people are going to like the cigarettes even more. And this is not just a minor practice, it's a common practice. No. Most major cigarette brands use it. It goes on literally trillions of cigarettes every year.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it turns out castoreum is also used as like a flavor enhancer in some foods too, so you definitely should be on the lookout for that in your ingredient lists. Okay, so the next obvious thing is to determine whether or not cigarettes are tested on animals.
And of course
they are.
Of course they are.
Of course they are.
I mean, every year, millions of dollars get spent by government, by tobacco companies, even anti-smoking groups.
So sad.
Testing on animals to see if these things cause cancer or emphysema, when it's completely pointless because year after year it's been shown that on human studies that these substances cause cancer.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they started doing it before we knew that, but then they've continued to do that. And they've tested on all different kinds of animals. The one that broke my heart the most is beagles that were given tracheotomies and forced to inhale smoke. The pictures of them are so sad. Monkeys being forced to smoke, rabbits being forced to inhale smoke, rats, guinea pigs. They put tar on their bodies. They inject them with tar. It's like all these super inhumane things that no real ethical vegan would ever want to support. So the next point I wondered about was, how does smoking affect the animals around us?
Talking about secondhand smoke and your pets. And it turns out that a recent Tufts University study found a link between secondhand smoke and cancer in your pets.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, specifically, so according to the study, secondhand smoke can cause lung and nasal cancer in dogs, malignant lymphoma in cats, and allergy and respiratory problems in both animals.
Yeah, I read that cats are especially susceptible to secondhand smoke. It took just like 5 years for them to develop that lymphoma. So it's not cool for you, and it's not cool for your pets. And I'm sure any other animals that, horses or whatever else that have to deal with smokers, they're all suffering from it as well.
Yeah, no mystery. The same diseases that humans get from smoking, secondhand smoke will cause that on animals too.
Not cool. And finally, we wondered about the impact of, the cigarette butts on the environment and how that impacts all the animals in the wild.
Yeah, literally, I looked the stat up. Trillions of cigarette butts get discarded into the environment every year. Trillions, guys. And what's really nasty about that, first of all, it takes up to 10 years for the plastic to decompose.
Oh, the filter, yeah.
Of the filter. But it gets even worse. There's toxins in these butts. There's ammonia and arsenic.
And tar.
Yeah. which then it gets into the waterways, seeps into the underground waters, gets into rivers, lakes. Fish live in them, animals live in them. We end up eating those animals.
Yeah, we're just, we use the water too, so we're destroying the planet and all the animals in it with smoking.
And people say, well, one little cigarette butt won't do much, but trillions of them annually will add up.
Yeah. I'm sure fish are eating those little things.
Yeah, they don't know any better. Yeah.
There's just really nothing good.
Yeah, basically there's really nothing vegan about smoking.
It really isn't. So even if you don't care about your own health, which, you really should be compassionate towards yourself and your family and your loved ones by not killing yourself with cigarettes.
Because studies have been shown time and time again, smoking leads to cancer, it leads to emphysema, leads to heart attacks. So if that, doesn't faze you, and maybe you're vegan because of the environment or the animals, then this should show you that
everything's getting affected. Mm-hmm. So, not a fun episode, but informative. So, if you're out there and you're still smoking and you're vegan, we would like you to strongly rethink that habit and drop it for you and the animals and the planet.
Yes, please do so. And if you're having trouble quitting smoking, or if you recently quit smoking, let us know down below. What do you think about all this stuff we just talked about here?
I'm sure we're gonna get someone, but I smoke American, what's that one? American Spirit.
Yeah, we've heard that doesn't test on animals, but then I've read they got bought by larger companies, so the status of the animal testing is not, we don't know.
How about the Castorium?
Yeah, who knows about that, but yeah.
Well, if you know, I guess you can put it down in the comments, but it's gotta be good info. It's gotta be solid to convince us.
Even still, the other issue, throwing cigarette butts out, secondhand smoke, that still applies there. So anyway, if you got something out of this episode, hit like, even if you're not a smoker.
Share it with a friend who's a smoker.
For sure, do that. And if you're new to our channel, if you just found us, hit the subscribe button up here or down there, depending on your platform.
Well, I guess that's it. Until next time,
keep it carb, baby, and keep it smoke-free.
Yes.
Billion of their cigarettes.
Gross. Well, not to say that they didn't use it in the rest of the
other
cigarettes.
Billions.
They're in all of them.
Okay, well, it goes into billions and billions of cigarettes every year. We're not lying.
Probably trillions.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because that's just one brand.
Yeah, one brand. Trillions of cigarettes. Yeah, because let's go for trillions.
It's definitely got to be trillions. Because you had the other fact.
Yeah, the things they toss out are trillions.
Yeah, that's trillions.
So if there's cigarettes.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
All right.